Greetings from the other side of fear. I have always wanted to go skydiving. It has been on my bucket list for quite some time.
And I could not let Chris get cool points over me, so I had to go too. But the second that I booked the jump for skydiving, it went from extreme excitement to just the most nerve-wracking time ever. Chris is already stinking up the car. He said they're his nervous farts, which is disgusting.
Say that. God, they're not nervous farts, they're just regular farts. What are you watching?
Skydiving videos. It's this whole internal battle of, can I be mentally strong enough to get past such a huge fear, or should I just let Chris do it? I had absolutely no time this morning to eat, and they said it's important to eat, so I just wanted to share what I packed. So I've had an apple, and applesauce. Oh my God, live like you're dying. What if we are dying? Oh God, there's a sign.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Welcome
really.
To Skydive Tecumseh.
Oh God.
We made it!
Not yet.
Yay.
What are we doing? I'm not even joking. What are we doing?
Jumping out of a plane today. We're jumping out of a plane.
I'm shaking. I'm so freaked out. Can we just like paraglide instead? Isn't that like a lot less scary? Parasail.
Because you can ask them.
Do you have an additional package available for people who are just so scared?
Where's the plane?
Oh God, there's the plane.
That's a nice plane.
As soon as we actually got there, after the car ride that seemed like it took absolutely forever, everything went by so quick, and it was such a blur between the nerves and a little bit of excitement because I was more nervous. It just was a total blur.
And we actually got there a little bit earlier, so we were able to get on an earlier plane ride.
Which was terrifying.
How's it going?
I'm literally...
Are you shaking?
I'm cold too, but I am shaking. Do you think I could do it without passing out, without bothering?
Absolutely. It's important to eat something a little bit before your skydive, hopefully, have some breakfast or whatever, so you keep your blood sugar up. But if people get sick, it's under a parachute. It's not free fall, and that's the roller. That's when any of the roller coaster stuff happens. You don't get any of the roller coaster stuff in free fall whatsoever.
Well, let's check a few things. It looks like we got the gear all on. That looks great. I saw you got the training.
Yeah.
And now I see we're 2 minutes from an airplane. Are you ready to go get on this airplane?
No.
See how you feel outside, all right? We're on our way. You ready?
I think so, yeah. You good?
So the plane ride goes by so fast, like absolutely ridiculous. Like I don't even think, it felt like a blink of an eye. And I'm saying Hail Marys and just trying to focus on breathing, and it was just such a blur. The door opens and out go like the most adventurous people, like straight out of a GoPro ad, and they're not even tandem jumping, they're just like flying right out, and I just was completely frozen by fear. I just could not even believe that I was going to electively, as somebody afraid of heights, afraid of planes, I don't even like getting on planes, that I was going to jump out by my own choice, and it was just wild.
I think up to that point, I'd actually done a pretty good job of just kind of staying very calm. And I hadn't thought about it all week. Even when I was there, I was like, I'm going to wait until I got in the plane to really digest it. And then I'm scooching forward down the seat. and we get to the edge of the plane. I put my feet on the edge, and then I kind of like just had this thought like, why am I doing this again? Like, I have like a beautiful wife, 2 little boys at home, a great life, and I'm like jumping out of a plane, and I'm like, what am I doing?
And for me, there was just absolutely no time to think about anything besides I want to live, and I couldn't even look down.
What'd you think, man?
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we just did that.
Yeah, you jumped, you lived, here we are.
I'm alive.
Whoa! How was that?
I did it. It was amazing.
You
I'm
did
so
it.
glad I did it. And I'm alive.
What do you think was the best part?
Definitely when the second parachute or whatever it is, after the free fall.
There you go. There you go. All right, how about a big thumbs up? There we go.
It was one of the greatest experiences that I've ever had, and I can't believe that you did it still. Like the pure look of terror on your face. I remember seeing, like, trying to console you, and like just like the best I could in the plane.
I don't need consoling.
I couldn't believe that you did it. I was like looking up after to see if you were coming down. I was really impressed. Like, I was so proud that you did it.
The thing that was so weird for me, and I would do it a million times over, was the part that was supposed to be the absolute scariest. The part that was supposed to freak me out, that I spent so many late nights, so many skipped meals, so much stress over, was the absolute best part. It wasn't even scary, that part. So that when I was supposed to be terrified, I was enjoying it so much. I was just enjoying the views. And for somebody that is so type A, I think that it was just amazing to be able to completely be in the moment and be forced to focus on exactly what I'm doing and not have a million other things going through my mind. It was like flying. I guess that's the best way to explain it. It was just the coolest thing ever. So I'm super grateful that we were able to check a bucket list item off, and in such an epic way. We always tell the kids that they need to step outside their comfort zones, and we always nudge them in that direction. So it was really cool to be able to practice what we preach. And I think we were both super proud afterwards. And it kind of just opened up this discussion that we had about our full-time travel and our nomadic journey. And on the way home, we were talking about how we've been kind of immobilized by fear.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a very rough year. But I think it's time for us to just jump. So we, as crazy as it sounds, we decided we are going to sell our house We're going to take you with us on our adventure, and we're going to do it. We're going to do the states to start off with because it makes a little bit more sense right now. And we're going to do 50 states in 50 weeks. That's our goal. So stick with us on our adventure. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and ring that bell because it's going to be epic and challenging. So stick with us. We'd really appreciate it. And comment down below, have you been skydiving? Because we definitely want to do it again. Or would you go skydiving? We want to hear all of your experiences.
Yeah, I want to do a solo skydive next. I don't know about you.
Adrenaline junkies all of a sudden. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good week.
Adios.
You want to jump out of a plane if I hold you? You are a daredevil, man.
I'll do it too.
You would?
I just think it's so funny how much you're freaking out about everything.
Yeah, I can't even like settle.
But it's all of
I
your
need,
own
like-
doing. You booked it and requested
I
it, and now
need
you can't
Xanax.
stop thinking about it.
What do you think about mommy jumping out of a plane tomorrow?
I want to.
You do want me to? Yeah. Do you think that's cool?
Yeah, that's all.
Would you jump out of a plane?
No.
How come? But you want mommy to?
I can't.
You can't.
And I'm tiny to then to fall off.
was in his 80s and he was almost 90 and did a tandem jump.
So you think that if I don't do it, I'm a total wuss is
Yep.
what you're saying?
I always wanted to do this. So I said, well, let Chris do it.
My biggest fear about the whole skydiving, it's a tandem, right? So
Yeah.
when you're up there, you're strapped to somebody else and like you're sat on their lap. And my biggest fear is, what if I have to fart and I'm sat on somebody?
You have the worst farts ever.
I don't want to fart on someone.
You're the smelliest person I know. Ew. Is that your biggest fear, really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't want to fart on someone, like just rumble on their leg.